Episode 15, Everyone Loves a Parade. Downtown Main Street was packed with people waiting for the parade. The floats were lined up as far as the eye could see. The discounts, pasta farms, and other local businesses. Even a Dillo'd float. Snitch stayed off the sidewalk and traveled behind the buildings where humans wouldn't notice him. He knew of a great spot he could sit and watch the parade that no one else knew about. Meanwhile, Iwanovachu was setting a trap. Murphy had informed him of Snitch making his way to pasta farms. A1 decided that was too close to their operation and extreme measures had to be taken. They tried to run him off, scare him into quitting, but he wasn't taking the hint. They had been secretly tracking him all day and followed him right to his spot and waited in the tall grass for the right moment. Snitch found his chair and got comfortable to watch the parade. It wasn't easy hunting armadillos, and so far he hadn't found it to be very profitable. He thought about quitting, but after seeing what they did to his home on the beach, it stiffened his resolve to turn them in. He was surprised to see them at the farm. Were they part of whatever is going on there? Anyway, the parade was starting. The first floats were making their way past him, and he was going to enjoy the afternoon. A few floats passed by and the crowd started getting loud. It was crowded, and everyone was excited to see their favorite local celebrities. Snitch saw the girl from the Dillo'd building waving on the company float. Something about her made him uncomfortable, and he sunk a little lower as she went by. Toward the end of the parade was the pasta farms float. It was the biggest float, with dancers and animals. Everyone cheered as it turned the corner coming down the street. Snitch thought he saw the armadillos from the trailer park waving from inside the float. Suddenly, he felt himself thrown back. Swiped from his seat, he was facing the sky, a tight band around his waist. Next, he was launched through the air. Speeding toward the pasta farms float, he covered his eyes and squeezed them shut, bracing himself for the impact. A window suddenly opened, and he flew through the opening into a waiting cell. A2 slammed the window shut, and the cell door slammed behind Snitch. She radioed A1 the biscuit is in the basket, and the team cheered. Once Snitch was apprehended, they kept him contained until he could be transported to HQ Detention Center, where he will be served cabbage soup every day until the end of time. The entire group took a rare night off to celebrate their victory. Miss Cass led the festivities with songs and dancing while Harry and Murphy handled the DJ booth. The light-hearted fun would last for the night, but everyone was back on the job the next day. Armadillo is always recruiting, and there's always armadillos to be saved. Thank you for listening to the Season 1 finale.